Suara cek. Suara bisa. Iya, dengar suara. Lagi reloading. Slow untuk maaf. Slow. Iya.
Testing, testing. Atau mungkin semua perlu switch on, semua kali switch on. Test, test. Mm-mm.
Oke Pak, bisa Pak.
Okay. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good afternoon to everyone. Okay, uh, welcome to the conference of Icosti 2023. Before we go further, please make sure that all the participants in the right room and the right click and the right link. So this is room number 1. Okay. For this session, I'm going to be your moderator. Before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Wahazita Bahari. You can call me Ita. Okay. I am from University Malaysia Perlis. I'm working as a lecturer in Faculty of Chemical Engineering, and my research area cover for natural products, personal care products and cosmetic, biomass and heavy metal waste. So for this session, for today's session, we're going to have 9 presenters. They're going to share their research paper. Okay. For your information, for all participants, you're given 8 minutes for your presentation, and we're going to have 2 minutes for Q&A session. Okay. Before we start, please make sure that all participants please on your camera. Okay, please on your camera, and by the same time, please make sure that you mute your mic. Okay, during your presentation. During the other presenter during the presentation. Okay, so really thanks for those participants that cooperate, that switch on the camera, right? Now, for the first presenter, I'm invite Dr. Endang Widi Winardi, which is a field of study from technologies, which a title of abstract, which is virtual reality with STEM and PJBL for space exploration team in elementary school. Now, the floor is yours, Doctor. See, we have some technical issue here. So we're going to replace the first presenter by Amelina. They're going to present a topic for State Center of Excellence, a case study of Izzuddin Center of Educational Excellence in Perlis, Malaysia. Now, please invite Amelina to present the paper, and the floor is yours.
Okay. Okay, boleh. Alright. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good afternoon. So, thank you very much for our beautiful moderator today, Madam Rohazita. So for today, we actually have a topic on State Center of Excellence. So for my fellow researcher, my topic is only a case study. But please listen to my presentation. My name is Amalina Mitibase. So basically, I'm from Faizuddin Center of Educational Excellence. And thank you very much for attending the session, Dr. Ibu Maniati, Datuk Kamarudin, and also Datin Norida. So let us continue to hear on that. Before that, I would like to introduce myself. I graduated from International Islamic University Malaysia for both my degree and also master. PhD, please pray for me so that I can also continue in the path. All right. So let's go deep into the contents. We actually have the introduction. I think all of us are well versed on this introduction, and we see on the literature review what we actually found for this case study and findings. We actually focus on asnaf and then discussion and also conclusion. So I will look forward for more discussion and also maybe exchange of ideas from the floor as well. All right, so for introduction, we will go first into problem statement. So what we found in Perlis or our field actually, the first one is the scarcity of funds and supports. So this is what we find in educational program and school needs. So we have limited funds, limited money for we see the educational department in place to proceed for programs and any needs, extra needs for the school and also education. So this comes in the challenges in providing personalized teachers training to level up competency and also upskilling. So we actually have a very crowded trainings for the teachers, and also it becomes, in Malay we call it ready borrow. So you have one representative to go for the trainings for all Malaysia, and then you come back with the knowledge and transfer it to the other teachers as well. So there are less personalized trainings for the teachers for direct transfer of knowledge. And then economic constraint has also become the main contributor besides of supporting organization and teams. So in case the teacher actually gains some money to go for the programs, they also lack of supporting organization to organize the programs and also the events for them. And currently, we actually, before this States of Excellence was founded, there were 6 COEs in Perlis, yet there is no first COE that focuses to enrich curricular and also education ecosystem, supporting programs to enhance preschool, primary, and also secondary education. Most of the COE actually focus on extended research and also some other related topics for universities. Okay, so we go to a bit of our background. This center was established in November 2021 with the objective to assist, support, promote, approach, and also create. So what is assist? Actually, we want to assist in bringing additional values to the student, to the current school education. And the second one is to support. When we say about support, is to support the inevitable changes that happens in the education layout and also landscape due to the technological revolution. So let me go a bit deep to the. Okay, so if you want to see, this is the support that we do, promote and also promote readiness in integrating a smart digital ecosystem to our traditional school interaction, and approach on the practicality of knowledge, because we want the knowledge to be practical and also to empower our human resources. Why? Because we need a sustainable education. And then lastly, we would like to create a community which is able and comfortable to apply their knowledge. So we don't want the knowledge to be kept inside, but we want them to practice comfortably. Okay, so let me go back. All right. Okay, so we found from the crucial post-COVID situation, this was mooted and designed specially to support our education system, especially as instead of police, by providing trainings and also workshop to our teachers and also our students, with the vision of leading catalyst of the first class mindset for a sustainable police community. So I will continue very fast on this. And this is the types of COE that established by Deloitte LLC. Um, so we have the implied and also explicit knowledge, which is can be seen clearly and also some cannot be seen very clearly. So this would include innovation, R&D, training, and also problem solving in the present time and also in the future time. So maybe you can see the slide clearer in the Google link. So financially, we are supported, fully funded by States Malay Islamic Custom Councils, so MAIPS in Perlis, through holistic distribution. So basically, we are having funded by the zakat money from MAIPS. Okay, so yes, correct. So MAIPS holistic distribution covers the 6 clusters of socio-economic of Asnaf group, and then education, dakwah, shelters, health, and amil development. So we focus on the second one, which is the education. Right. So we move on to the organization structure. So we have our values of Cara Jiwa MCOEE. So this is the what C stand for is Chakna. Chakna means concern, and then A Amanah trust, R for Rahmat, and then Absah. I think you can just read it from there. And also supervision board and the chairman. So basically this is on the organization structure. And this is what we are going to focus for this research paper, which is case study paper. The first one is how this center having its strategy orientation, how it's actually adapt to the situation and respond to the current situation in Perlis. So we have our objective, and then we have our data governance from research as well. And second one, for the supporting part, we have the structure and financial. And the third one is our impacts on society. All right. So for literature review, the first one we have what is COE itself. So COE is we have the 3 main objective that usually COE will have. It's very blurry. And then which is to run the business, to grow the business, or to transform the business. And then second one is every COE must clearly stated its objective and directions. So what we are doing right now. And then the third one is COE actually needs a detailed understanding and establishment model. I won't actually read everything, but here is the most important one. We have Brayton explaining a typology of meta understandings on teaching excellence by 4 models. So basically in our education system, school actually adapts these kind of things, whether it comes into traditional, performative, or psychologized, critical in actually shaping their curricular and also extracurricular activities. Okay, so what we are having the discussion is on Asnaf. So we have our 8 categories of Asnaf, which is outlined by our Jabatan Kebajikan, and our 2 main groups that being in focus for this center of excellence is miskin and also fisabilillah. So this is the group that we are helping the most. Okay, so education and poverty, we know that from research and also from our life experience as well. So the critical determinant is executing poverty elevation strategies must be in education as well. So there is also research that found there is a consistent rise in the chances of escaping poverty once person's educational level increases. Okay. All right, so this is the findings that this case study has covered. We cover on the functions of the Center of Excellence. Okay, so the first one is it functions in providing academic enhancement program, teachers empowerment and intervention program, research grants, education related data collection, and also ecosystem enlightenment. Okay, I will continue on this. And this is our current data on the findings that we provided on the research grant. The first one we have found in these children of Asnaf, actually their busy parents, not enough pocket money, low self-confidence and no motivation. These amazingly are the highest factors for the school dropout cases back in Perlis. And then we found that there is a potential in ICT use to improve digital skill development, communication, cooperation, and also student-centered learning. All right. So when we interviewed and also get some discussion with the teachers, we also found that when the teachers are teaching to the ASNAF children, they felt the most challenging on varying teaching techniques with impactful activities for the children. So it's very hard to get their attention and also their interest. And the fourth one is authoritarian parents actually contributed the most to students with high truancy level among of these groups of ASNAF group. And permissive parenting is also dominant in leading to truancy problems. All right, so the fifth one is the most dominant intelligence. From these low income families are interpersonal intelligence. And the second in rank is kinesthetic, and the third one is intrapersonal intelligence. Okay. Last one is we also found when we did the study to low income families, they are weak in visual, spatial, naturalistic, and also linguistic intelligence. So this is what is happening in the children among the ASNAF groups. All right. So this is almost towards the end. All right. So for the discussion part, we have two parts of the significance. The first one is how this center of excellence actually benefits to educational improvement and also development. And the second one is how it's actually contributed to social changes and engagement. All right, so the first one is to direct to educational improvement is the first one to cooperation and partnership. So we have a very frequent discussion with state educational department that we contact the teachers, we contact the officers to get some feedback and everything. And then we have the benchmarking session with successful organization and also NGO. All right, so this is how we co-organize program for a bigger crowd, and then we share program for the students and also for the teachers as well. So on the research part, we actually carry out, not the Center of Excellence carry out, but we have researchers under the Center of Excellence that conduct impactful researches to understand more on education and what is happening in the school and also in the society. So this is how we gain data, and also we contribute to the engagement as well in the highlighting the best practices and also having the mutual exposure. All right. So in academic and training, so there are trainings and learning communities, a series of trainings, and also a mastery program that being provided to the teachers and also the student as well. Okay, so why we are focusing on the academic and training? Because this is how we sustain the education in Perlis. We would like to enlighten the teachers' purposes and also polish their true capabilities in teaching and also providing education to the students as well. So, and also we want to build master trainees and also communities to the teachers and also sustaining the education in Perlis. All right, so this is the significance for student changes and engagement. The first one is to research, because we are going to use the research and also data quality to understand community context and situation, and then provided with the discourse to initiate social changes. Right. The second one is community outreach. We also have programs with student parent programs because this is very important support system in education to involve parents in student education and also to focus on broad engagement and also family oriented approach on education. Okay, so this is also very important on social changes which we having on data quality. So we will monitor our programs and also data through digital platform and application. Why? Because we want to have an efficient and effective data collection to integrate data and informations so that we can have some intervention findings from data collection and also analysis.